Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the SeaVer Show. This week we got a couple more parlays cooked up for you guys. A lot of betting this weekend. We got week 17 of the NFL. We got college football semifinal playoffs. Obviously, NBA, NHL are all underway. A lot on the table this week. What do you got cooked up?
Mine consists of all the NFL games tomorrow. It's a 14 leg parlay. The odds are 46,511, 50 cents to win $233. I have the Philadelphia Eagles money line. They're looking to secure the number one spot. They're going to get the dub. I have Carolina Panthers to cover 4 because Tom Brady has not beaten anybody by more than 3 this season at all, and he's thrown 2+ picks in the last 3 games. I got Cleveland Browns to cover 2.5, and that's the Packer fan of me, hoping that the Washington Commanders do not get a W. Atlanta Falcons to cover money line. Detroit Lions money line in Chicago. Jacksonville Jaguars to win. The Giants money line. Niners money line. Seahawks to cover 2 at home. Chargers to win money line. Green Bay Packers to win money line as they need the win to keep their season alive. Steelers to cover 2.5 to keep their season alive. Kansas City Chiefs to win money line. And the New England versus Miami Dolphins under 41.5, with more than likely 2 backup quarterbacks getting the start. Supposed to be 35 to 45 mile per hour winds in New England. So look to keep it on the ground. I don't see this game becoming high scoring. So yeah.
Nice. I have a lot of overlaps with you on mine this week as well. Yeah, and I'm sticking with the NFL with mine also. It's technically a 6 pick parlay, I think, or technically 5 pick. It's 4 picks, and then there's one that's a same game parlay. Starting from the top here, same one that you had, Eagles money line. Um, Obviously looking great, but they still have a lot to play for. They want to lock up that 1 seed this week. They get a win, they get a couple losses elsewhere, they'll lock it up. Regardless if they win out their last 2 games, they'll get the 1 seed. So even though Jalen Hurts is out, I think that against the Saints, they get it done.
Is he for sure out?
Well,
He's been
they said
practicing,
doubtful.
and quarterback said the coach said he looks really good.
He's listed as doubtful as today, the injury report that came out. So he went from out to doubtful. So still leaning towards no, but it's not a for sure no. Um, Next here we got Seattle Seahawks money line. This is a huge game for both teams, Jets and Seahawks, both trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Give me Geno eliminating his former team from their own playoff contention on the AFC side. Seahawks at home, they're on a skid. They've had a couple bad weeks. They get on track against a Jets team that has been struggling, I would say, even worse than they have, especially when it comes to the quarterback position.
Mike White's back though.
Yeah, but
That team loves him, dude.
I know that's the only
That's
thing
the
I could
only
say.
pick. That's the pick that I was worried about too, taking them +2. I was like, I hope they fucking lose by 1.
Yeah, yeah, I was thinking about taking the spread too, but then it's like, you know what? Money line is better odds. It If they're gonna cover two, chances are they have a good chance to win. Because if they cover two, either that means they lost by 1 or they won. So I'm like, screw it. I'm just gonna
Or they
take money
lost by
line.
2.
Or they lost by 2, and that's just a push. But yeah, anything 3 or more would obviously not be good. But yeah, I don't know. So something about them being at home the last 2 weeks here, I think that they're in a good spot to win out. Obviously, they need some help, kind of like Green Bay does, but I think that they get it done. My next one here, kind of piggybacking, same off of one of your bets, Miami, New England. I also have under 41.5. Patriots have hit the under on 6 of their last 8 games. Dolphins have went under in 3 of their last 5. Tua's out with a concussion. In steps Teddy Bridgewater, who's going to be taking on a Patriots team, also looking to keep their playoff hopes alive. They're just 1 spot out. Dolphins are ahead of them in the 7th spot. Dolphins win, they stay where they're at. Patriots win, they can flip flop here. Regardless, I think Belichick is going to get after it on defense and keep this a low scoring game.
It's 41.
Oh, it's 41 now.
Yep. It has
Okay.
been 41. I haven't seen 41 and a half.
Oh, you said 41 and a half. So I changed it to I had 41, but you said 41 and a half, so added the
Did I
point
say
five.
41 and a half?
Yeah, because as you said that, I
Oh,
changed it.
I meant to say
Oh,
41.
I figured it changed because I had 41 as well, and you said 41 and a half. So I'm like, oh, it must have
Yeah.
updated, so I
I
changed
even
it.
have 41 written down too. I don't know why I said 41 and a
Oh,
half. That's my fault.
it's all good. But yeah, under 41 on that one. Next game here, also going with an under San Francisco, Las Vegas. Derek Carr out, Jared Stidham in. 49ers defense has been hard to bet against this season, especially in the second half. Raiders under has hit in 4 of their last 6 games, and I expect them to struggle to put up points in this one as well. They're not really playing for anything. If anything, they might be looking to tank the last 2 games of the year to try to get a higher draft pick. Who knows? Regardless, 49ers have a lot to play for. I could see them like holding this Raiders team to 10 points or less, and it wouldn't surprise me. Um 43 points seems like a lot for these two teams to hit, so I'm taking the under on that. And then the last one here, it's all kind of technically the same pick. It's a 3-pick parlay, and I'm looking at that Packers Vikings game tomorrow afternoon. I'm taking Packers minus 3.5.
It's 3.
In the same game parlay, it was 3.5, or did it change to
Oops.
3?
Let me look and see if it
Because it
changes.
was it was 3, but then when I put
Yep. Yep, you're right. So
okay,
3.5
yeah, 3.5, and
minus three and
then
a half, and
minus three and a
then
half. And then the other two are Rodgers and Kirk, both to throw 2 touchdown passes. Um, Packers minus 3.5. They're going to be at home the last 2 weeks here. Vikings, Lions, 2 divisional games, 2 games that mean a lot. They're getting hot at the right time. That last game down to Miami kind of got the ball rolling in the right direction. Obviously, I see Rodgers having himself a day. Kirk is bound to find Jefferson at least once in the end zone, and then he's got a ton of other weapons to throw to as well. So I could see him getting 2 plus. Um, so yeah, that's my parlay for this week. Technically 8 legs, but it's 5 picks plus 53.91, $2 to win 109. Perfect. So yeah, those are our two parlays for the week. Before we dive into our SeaVer Seven, of course, if you guys want to tail these bets, you want to check them out. Be sure to go check out DraftKings Sportsbook, our group on there, the SeaVer Show. You can check out all of our bets we place this weekend, all of our bets during the week. Yeah, feel free to give us a follow on there. And now let's dive into our SeaVer Seven. We're gonna do the same thing we did last week. We're gonna pick, I think, just for the
just from the
rest of
Packers game.
from the Packers game. I think we're gonna do the same thing next week as well when they play the Lions. Um, yeah, let's pull this up here and see what we got. I guess what's kind of from the top here, spread total money line. What's kind of jumping out at you?
I like Packers money line. I feel like that's a safe pick. Vikings have had the fucking football gods on their side all year long.
And the fact that it's 3.5, like
And every time that the fucking odds betters have put the Vikings as dogs, they've lost.
yeah, I like the money line on yeah. Go because the spread's plus 100, money line's minus 160. Not a huge change in odds there to where the spread would be like more enticing to go with. So yeah, I like the money line just as a safer bet because a three winning by 3, 2, or 1 is fine. But
You
yeah,
got to
that
win
three
by
and a
more
half,
than 4.
yeah, you gotta win by more than 4, which is that's a lot. But well, not a lot, but given recent trends, the Vikings seem to find a way to cover that 3 points somehow.
But yeah, I think Packers money line is a lock.
Yeah, let's do that.
Anytime touchdowns.
Um,
I was thinking Hawkinson for the Vikings. Packers can't cover fucking tight ends to save their life. They never have been able to.
Right, right. Who's that? That's their number one tight end, right? I don't even know who their number two guy
Yeah,
is.
he's their only tight end, I'm pretty sure. Alexander Madison. Nope, he's running back.
Yeah. What is his name?
Johnny Munt?
I don't even know who that is, but
I don't know.
yeah, I like Hawkinson though. I agree. Packers can't cover tight ends. We see this year in, year out against the 49ers. They can't cover Kittle. They can't cover Kelsey. They can't all these top 10 tight ends every time they face them, they're gonna have a day. So yeah, I like Hawkinson anytime touchdown as well. Um
I was thinking about AJ Dillon too.
Colder game.
It at the end of the year, that's his trend.
Yeah, that's when the weather gets colder, he gets more touches. And then Aaron Jones, he was in and out of the lineup last week. He was questionable to return. Is he 100% healthy? So yeah, I like Dylan, especially at plus 125. That's almost
Yeah,
seems like a steal.
it is a steal.
All right, so we got Hawkinson and Dylan touchdowns.
Yep.
Kirk and Rogers passing yards, touchdowns, anything kind of jumping out at us here?
I do like the Kirk 2+ passing touchdowns. Rogers, he's always got the one, but it seems like to get the two is always a struggle, or they always get caught in the red zone and they kick a field goal or whatever the case may be. I feel safer on Kirk, but that's just me. How well will the Packers run defense be able to hold up?
Right.
If Cook and Madison fucking have a day, he ain't having 2 touchdowns thrown.
Mm-hmm. But it seems like at least, I mean, it's not night and day better, but it seems like the Packers run defense is getting a little bit better. They're playing a little tighter. Joe Barry's finally starting to come around with that defense. So I could see
And that
that,
Vikings defense is so good.
yeah.
So
But I agree. I agree that even though in my other parlay I had Rodgers and Kirk both throwing for two, if I had to say, oh, you can only pick one, I would say Kirk just because Jefferson, Hawkinson, Thielen, even Cook can catch out of the backfield. Like he's
or we
got,
even stay away from that and we go rushing yards. So we take the running backs for rushing.
yeah. Well, I mean, if we want to add that on top, if you want to stay away from Kirk and Rogers touchdowns, I'm like that's fine. But if you want to pick one of them, I would say Kirk. Or we could circle back to it.
Yeah, let's keep that on the board, but we'll circle back.
All right.
Rushing.
I kind of want to stay from from Jones, just because again, he was hurt last week.
I was going to say Dalvin Cook plus 60
plus 60
rushing yards.
Let me see, where is he at?
It's minus 275, but added into the parlay, it boosts it from 800 or 600. Yeah, 850 to 12 something.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Receiving.
I mean, Justin Jefferson for sure.
Yeah,
But we'd have to.
Jeff over 100.
Which
It's got
I
95.
see. Okay, at 95, I see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because either 95 is minus 130, 105 is plus 105. Do you think he has well, if he has a 100-yard day, do you think he has enough to pass 105? Because going from minus 130 to plus 105, that's a big jump.
He's going for the NFL record. They're trying to get him that record this year
So
to be the first ever 2,000-yard receiver. He needs 400 in the last 2 weeks.
He needs 200, 207.
That's it?
Yeah. He only needs 200-yard games.
And I think he's going to get it.
Yeah. So do you think 105 for the
105.
Yeah, 105 plus. Yeah,
And
it's
then we're
almost
going to
written in the
circle
start.
back to Kirk.
How many legs are we at right now?
2+ passing tuds. We're going to add Kirk.
Okay.
Then I'm going to see where we're at. We're at 6. Packers money line, Hawkinson, Tud, Dylan, Tud, Cook 60+, Jefferson 105, Kirk 2 passing tuds.
Um,
Does Preston Smith get a sack? Does he get a sack?
where do you see those?
Defensive props. Daniil Hunter, Jaron Reed, Preston Smith, Zadarius Smith are all listed right now to get a sack.
But I look at somebody getting a sack like banking on a quarterback to throw an interception. It could happen, but it might not happen.
Kirk throws picks.
Yeah, but
Rodgers has thrown
Rodgers has
picks.
been throwing picks this year. But I'm just saying, like, in that for a sack to happen, for an interception to happen, you need someone to fuck up. You need you need the quarterback to fuck up, or you need the receiver to throw a bad route. In a sack case, you need the tackle or guard or set whoever they're lined up against. You need them to mess up. Where I guess what are the odds for those guys?
Preston Smith for one is minus 130. Zadarius is minus 120. Reed is plus 100. And Daniil Hunter is minus 115 for one. And then if you get to two, that's just insane odds because that doesn't usually happen.
Yeah, to have a multi-sack day.
And then three is just insane.
Well, but you think, yeah, because I forget too. You could record a half sack. So if you record
Yep.
two half
Two
sacks,
half sacks, that's one full
that's
one.
one full. And Preston Smith seems like I mean, just because the Vikings defense has a lot of guys who get after the quarterback right now for the Packers. Preston Smith is really the only guy. Since Rashawn Gary's been out, Preston Smith it basically has been their sack guy.
Him and Campbell.
Well, Campbell, yeah, Campbell's more of a coverage guy though,
Because
or
as of late,
plug in
they've
the
been
holes.
blitzing a lot.
Yeah, but I would say
Want to go
Smith
Preston
over.
Smith plus one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that boosted from 3,000 to 6,500.
I like it.
We want to go with that?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you want to throw on it?
Two to win 132. 60, 65,
What
67
would
to
four
win.
be?
264.
Would you do two? Or would you do four, I mean? Or three? Split the difference.
Yeah, we'll do three.
All right. So
To
what
win
is it?
198.
Three to win 198.
Mhm.
Nice. You want to run through it again one more time?
Yeah, we got Green Bay Packers money line. TJ Hawkinson anytime touchdown. AJ Dillon anytime touchdown. Dalvin Cook plus 60 rushing. Jay Jettas plus 105 receiving. Kirk to throw two tuds. And Preston Smith to get one sack.
Plus 6,500, $3 to win 198.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Well, sounds good. That's going to wrap up today's episode. As always, check out all of our other side segments as well with our little side bets, our side topics. We'll have another one coming out this week for you guys. We also got another show me them TDs parlay that we're putting together for you guys this week. So make sure you go check that out. And again, you can see all of these bets that we have over on DraftKings Sportsbook group, the SeaVer Show, and you can see all of our bets that we place throughout the week. Yeah, that's going to be our last episode of the year. I know we're just getting going here again for you guys. We're excited to be back. We're excited to see what 2023 brings. Everybody have a safe and happy New Year's, and we'll see you on the other side.
See you on the other side.